Now we're discussing how to use the bone tool. And the bone tool is a very powerful tool, and don't mind what I'm doing right now, I'm just drawing something really quick. The bone tool is a very powerful tool in Flash. It's been introduced and it's pretty useful for animations. It's like if you're making a walking character, it would be very easy to make that with the bone tool. And let's learn how to use that today. Create a new file, ActionScript 3.0. And right now I'm drawing Snake. Not that very good, but you'll see why in a minute. Now let's say that we wanted to animate the snake without moving one part, moving the rest along with this, and creating a frame each time. This could be done easily with the bone tool. First thing you have to do is convert each of these body parts into a symbol, not the whole thing, but separately. So I'm going to convert each one of these into a symbol. F8. I'm not going to mess with the names because it's going to take too long, so I'm just going to put natural names, whatever Flash gives me. Do this really quick. F8. And you can put whatever you want, I don't care. Alright, now these are all symbols. Now your bone tool is in your toolbar panel, which is the shortcut key for K. And you can click anywhere you want to put the bone in. I'm going to put it in the center for each shape. And just click and drag from the center that you just drew right here. And just click dragging. And if you were to look at a timeline, which I'll explain later how to use, you'll see Amateur 1. It just indicates that this is a layer for bones because it needs its own bones. And if we were to click this and drag it, you'd see that our snake is now moving smoothly like we want it to. It's pretty nice. If we were to run this movie, Control Enter, you'd see we can't move this anymore. If we want the user or yourself to move it during playing, what you want to do is go to the click on the layer or frame, and you have this type and set it to runtime. If we were to play this movie now, you can now move this the way you like. And you can set the style, these the lines right here, to wire or to line. It won't affect it anyway, it just makes it look different. I'm going to put solid. And the type is pretty much how easy you want the bones to move. I'm just going to leave this in none because I don't mess with these. You can mess with these if you want, but you could set how strong or how easy it is to move these things. If we were to click on a specific bone, you get these options. Let's click on this bone. If we were to move, let's say that you wanted this neck to extend, like you want the head to go from, you want it to go longer, you want to go to farther. This can easily be done if you were to click on the bone and constrain the Y translation or the X translation. If we were to constrain this and now move it around, you can see that we can move the head farther apart from the body. Let's say that we don't want to move it that far. You can always set it to a certain number. Let's put negative 150. Let's try that, and now you could set it more in there, more farther. You can go click on the bone, click that to 25. You can go farther now. That wasn't that very far. Hold on. Let's set this to 50. Look how far that can go. It's pretty useful, the X translation. You can also set the Y translation for how down or up you want it to go. And you can constrain these and enable these, or you can set the rotation for how far you want this to rotate, because sometimes you don't want something to rotate all the way around. As you can see, you want to constrain that just a little. And you can mess with these options if you like, and you can set the speed on the bones. Put this 25%, 15 actually. I put 15, and you see this isn't as fast as now. If we were to play this movie, This is kind of messed up, but you know, you have to mess with this bone tool. And you can name the bones, and you can go up the bones. You can mess with the bones. Bones doesn't matter. And you have these other options, right? No, these details of where it is and how long it is, which is pretty useful. And that's how to use the bone tool in this tutorial. Thanks for watching.